Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to today's exciting match between Kashi and Sreenidi Deccan in the I-League from the beautiful Kalyani Municipal Stadium. Both the teams are ready to showcase their skills and determination. We have to stay tuned for what promises to be an action-packed game filled with thrilling moments and intense competition. We will be witnessing a match between the second placed in Sreenidi Deccan and currently the fourth placed Kashi, who have got a 10-match unbeaten streak. And in your screen we can see the lineup of Kashi. Starts with Arindam in the goal post, Sumit Pasi, Tejas, Peter Hartley and Mandi doing their defensive duties. Up there in the middle, there will be Fran, Julian and Asif. And then we'll continue with the Sreenidi Deccan team with Ubaid CK, Jagdeep, Eli Sabia, Dral and Bagui in defensive duties, with Maya, Shaitesh and Tulunga in the midfield, and Ibrahim Sissoko, Castaneda and Rosenberg. And our official referee of the match is Deepu Roy, who will be assisted by his assistant referees Subroto Kumar Purohit and Manoj Kumar Shahu. And the fourth official of the match is Lalit Singh Rawat.
Well, and there you saw the points table for a moment. Sreenidi, their title chances are gone, but they can finish at second. They want to finish there. They have been consistent over the years, and they will feel a little hard done, but with 2 matches remaining, they would want to finish close to the champions and prove a point here.
Exactly, that's what is needed from this match. And most interestingly, as we were talking about both the teams, they haven't got the taste of a loss for a long time. In one hand, it's Kashi, who are on a 10-match unbeaten streak, whereas in case of Sreenidi Deccan, it's a 5-match unbeaten one. So we have to wait to get the result and to see who gets the win today. Or will it be a draw? Both the teams will look for a win, whereas Kashi, we have to keep in mind, they will be playing their last match today, and that will bring an end to their campaign in I-League 2023-24 season.
Well, this is their last home game, and they're playing from the Kalyani Stadium in the second phase of the league, and they'll be hoping they can have their original, authentic home set for the next season. In Kashi, they have shown some quality over the season, and not just in terms of being a team together, getting points, winning matches, but some great individual talents on display, the likes of Edmund Lalrandika, Gayama Nikum, and of course the likes of Mario Parco. The front three looks so lethal for this team, and they're up against Sreenidi, who would wonder what and where they did wrong apart from missing out on a few crucial points. Their team is a very, very well set one. In the last 2-3 years they've built for this.
And absolutely, Sreenidi Deccan, one of the teams who have shown real class in the recent seasons, and they have showcased the same skills, same determination even in this season, but they just fell short of what they could have.
Well, there's only one team in the league apart from the champions who are unbeaten in the last 10 matches. It is Kashi. Sreenidi's hopes for the title is done for the season, but they would want to prove a point as to why they were in the long-on discussions for the top spot. But Kashi, on the other hand, they have a chance to finish third in their debut season, and they would do their very best to finish on the maximum points possible at this moment. Underway with Kashi against Sreenidi Deccan, match number 149 here in the I-League. Kashi in their home strides. The Orange attacking from right to left of your screens. Straight away in an attack. Asif cuts back to Edmund. A layoff. An early attack brewing. Just not the nerves yet. 30 seconds into the game. And we have the first attack already from the home side.
And beautiful attack. First from Asif, then from Edmund. A beautiful layoff. But Julian missed the opportunity which he could have, bring an early lead in the game for his team. But never mind. It's time for Sreenidi Deccan now to showcase something. It's the early minute of the game. And we do want something special from both the teams.
Well, they met earlier in the season, of course, in the first leg. We'll get back to it after this attack as Rosenberg. He's got a start today and looking to make an impact straight away. Cleared away by, I believe it was Tejas Krishna in the center of that defense with Peter Hartley there today. And well, I was talking about the last meeting in the first leg of the league. It was a 4-1 massive victory for Sreenidi Deccan, with Biaktia Tulunga, Pavan Kumar and Rosenberg scoring. And maybe that is why they've gone with a start with Rosenberg in the first 11. And the only goal for Inter Kashi came from none other than Mario Paco.
And the first corner of the match will be taken for Sreenidi Deccan. We're still waiting for the final whistle of the referee for that corner kick. It comes in. Still the chance is prevailed just over the box. Sreenidi Deccan trying to move. Puts it in. Chance. And that was an easy opportunity, I should say. But adding them.
Well, and sorry to cut you off, but that could have been a repetition of history with Pavan Kumar being there in the box.
Exactly. It seems like there is foul on that man with jersey number 9, Mario Barco. And this man, Mario Barco, we have to name him again and again in the colors of Inter Kashi. He has shown some real class with 12 goals and 12 assists, well above each and every one of his team.
And there's one man though who has tried to catch up to Mario Barco. He is in this very team, Edmund Lalvantika, 8 assists from the playmaker from the left. What a fantastic season he has had. With one match to go, he would want to prove a point or two. Here is Edmund. We were just talking about him. A bundle of talent in him, Edmund Lalvantika. Looking for options. He plays the safer pass this time, and they're trying to maintain possession. It is tough against a team like Sreenidi Deccan, and we all know why. A quick exchange. Edmund, closely watched by Maya Kanan. So much involved in the game, every one of them at the moment.
And that's a beautiful ball to the right, but a bit too heavy. And that will go out for a goal kick. An early one for Sreenidi Deccan. And Ubaid CK, he will take it. Sreenidi Deccan, they have proved so many things in this season, but the only thing they could not do was to grab that opportunity of being the champion of this one. Just fell short of Mohammedan Sporting. Sreenidi.
Oh, there's Sissoko with an attempt, and he has been very promising. He has got time from the bench mostly, and not really too many starts for Ibrahim Sissoko, and plenty of tricks in his bag. Very, very sharp in approach. A few good foreigners on display today as well, and not just Mario Barco, but of course Fran Gomez And there's Gianni Dos Santos as well, I believe, on the bench of Inter Kashi. And David Castaneda, after a while, has got a start too. So he would want to prove a point about why he's their number one for Sreenidi Deccan. Along with Faisal Shahiste. Has been very impressive, the man from Afghanistan. Over the years, time and again, his close control, his silky touches. Very soothing to the eye to watch. And that'll find Fran Gomes. In steps Pawan Kumar, and that is why he has made that centre-back spot his own for this season at least, and he'll be hoping to come back with this very Sreenidi side. They have not given up. They have tried. They've got closer last season. They have got closer this season. Maybe one more year is what they need to just break that barrier and won't move into the Indian Super League. We'll wait. There are more teams who will be looking for that opening next season. But here's Rosenberg trying to open up a chance. Up against Tejas Krishna. Manages a cross in. Well out of the danger zone. Here's Sissoko. Well, Sreenidi Deccan themselves are not being beaten, have not been beaten in the last 5 matches, but they do not have a clean sheet as well in the last 4, and that is why they'll have a bit of a headache. That was offside from the moment that pass left his boot. A calm and composed start from both the teams here at the moment. Flick forward towards Nikum. He has been threatening as well, and this one will go out for a corner. These few youngsters have been so promising. Nikum, Edmund, the likes of Asif and Atsal, and Inter Kashi have their first corner.
Inter Kashi, they are looking really dangerous from the wings, from the early minutes of the game. And it's time for Fran to put a good ball in the box for his teammates, and that's chance again. But Sreenidi Deccan defenders well aware. David Castaneda, he's also there, but a counter attack, the attempt dispossessed, and this time it's again Inter Kashi on the move from the right, looking for options. Inter Kashi from their own territory trying to rebuild their attack. Sreenidi Deccan have taken the control of the ball right now. Eli, Dral, Pawan, Arjit Bagui, everyone doing their duties well until now. A long ball forward, but again well intercepted from Sumit Pasi. Ubetsike. It looks like a little miserable as of now. Both the teams trying to find gaps in opponent's defensive line. Sreenidi Deccan from the left. The ball has gone out, and that will be a throw in at a very interesting position.
Ten minutes into the game then. One attack each. And apart from that, not really too much of threats going up front. Here's Rosenberg. Up against Sumit Pasi. He's found a new role. Faisal Shaeste sparks whenever the ball is with him.
And that was a great opportunity. If the ball could have been at the right place. David Castaneda and Ibrahim Sissoko both were following the ball in the box. But that was not at all a great ball. A bit too heavy for both of them. Peter Hartley goes back to Sumit. Goes for a long ball. Falls in the feeds. Edmund and Asif both trying to rebuild that one, and that will be a foul on Ibrahim Sissoko, and card to be shown, the first yellow card of the match.
That is an unnecessary challenge, I would say, from Asif. He's been given a start. He is as substitute time and again done his job well, scoring goals, scoring 5 goals this season. Muhammad Asif has got an assist as well, but this time wasn't quite necessary. Not sure if it's Asif. We'll confirm it to you again in a while. But Ibrahim Sissoko stayed down. It was a bit of frustration, I would say. A lovely bit of skill from Sissoko to control it in between 2 or 3 Inter-Kashi players. But they have been promising, Inter-Kashi. They never felt like this is their debut season. They have settled so well in the league. They have done so well throughout the season. Have to give credits to the coaching team and of course Carlos Javier Santamarina. He has been the man just transforming the side in the second half especially. And the team has lost only 1 game in the I-League in 2024. It speaks a lot about them among 12 matches. And the confirmation, well, I do not think that was Edmund with the yellow. There was a sliding challenge in from either of Sandeep Mandi or Asif. Oh, there's Edmund, skips past 1. Has plenty of pace along with the tricks. Finds Mario Parco. Quick release. Here's Nikum. Difficult to control. Bright idea. And not that great an execution from Muhammad Asif.
And that's what we say. The idea was good, but the execution too poor. From the top of the box, he could have kept it on target at least to taste the keeper on this occasion. But for now, Sreenidi Deccan, they have survived this. Ibrahim Sissoko going back to Arijit. Pawan goes to Jagdeep. Tried to go past the defenders. An attempt of 1-2 was there. But Sreenidi in the middle. Sreenidi Deccan trying to reveal that attack. But this time, well dispossessed. Edmund Lalindika from the left. Goes to that man again, Asif. Julian. Julian switches it to the right, and with the pole position of 61%, Sreenidi Deccan well ahead of Inter-Kashi for the moment. It looks like Sreenidi Deccan, they are happy to defend as of now, and they are more relying on counter-attacks. What's your say on this, Vashar?
There's not much to play in terms of the title. It is already decided. Mohammedan Sporting with the win against Shillong Lechong. They've already come back to their home in Kolkata. Celebrations have begun. They have moved into the ISL. But then Sreenidi not just would want to finish on a high, but at the same time, the individual players will have things to prove. That's a lovely phase of play, but Tejas Krishna in the way. And that's not well controlled. Throw in for Kashi. And as I was saying, the individual players have a lot to say, because I'm sure even though the title is decided, but the scouts will have an eye on many of these players. A timely release towards Nikum. One-on-one against Arijit Bakui. Tries to find a cross. Not the best of ideas, I would say. From there, always a difficult task. But yeah, they will want to get goals to their name, show some quality football on pitch, especially the ones who have been given their chances today. The likes of Rosenberg, even though he's been a proven player, but this season hasn't got too much of a game time. The likes of Upaid, or if you even talk about Asif, who has scored 5 goals, most of them from substitute appearances.
Absolutely. Asif, one of the men who has showcased real prowess. Whenever he was there on the pitch, he has come in as a substitute. 5 goals, 1 assist by his name, and that's not at all a bad one for a player who has hardly got any chance in this season. And that's a nice ball to the right. The first touch was not that good, but still Castaneda trying to take that opportunity, and a foul being called against Castaneda, and he is arguing right now with the referee for obvious reasons. 3 fouls already been committed by Sreenidi Deccan, and 1 in name of Kashi.
Peter Hartley tries to switch direction this time. Haven't seen too many attacks building up from the right. But look at that bench of Kashi eagerly watching. What a first season they're having. I wonder what that was about. If that was an idea to find Asif that needed to have more weight on the pass. Pavan Kumar and Faisal Shresthe. They're bossing that defensive midfield zone. Faisal and Mike Anand. But the problem is Kashi like to go down the flanks more. And here's David Castaneda. He was looking to release Rosenberg Gabriel, but Tejas Krishna so far is having a pretty good game.
Absolutely. Castaneda, he tried to go past the defender Tejas on this occasion again, but a cheeky pass got intercepted by Tejas on this occasion. Peter Hartley. It seems like there was a foul being called. And that will go in favor of Kashi. Julian looking for options, instructing his teammates to go up. Peter Hartley switches the ball. Easily headed back to their man, Ubid CK, under the goal post. Another wayward ball for Ibrahim Sissoko, and he could not take that one. Once again, the balls has not been too good, and a bit awkward, and that's another chance. It could have been Arindam. He slipped off. A chance was there, but at the right time, at the right place, Ibrahim Sissoko still trying to put in a long range shot, but well above the goal post. Another great attempt, this time from Ibrahim Sissoko. The ball has gone out again, and that will be a throw in. This time it seems like it will be in favor of Sreenidi. Elisabia, the veteran experienced guy with all his experience moving forward. Cross comes in, chance! Well intercepted once again. That man on your screen, Tejas. Excellent. And Arindam Bhattacharya, he has faced some serious issues in the last few minutes in this game. Into Kashi. Goes to the left. Edmund Landrendika. Excellent ball forward. A little bit of miscommunication. And Sreenidi will get the possession of the ball on this occasion once again. Their attempts have been quite good in Kashi if we compare the two teams. But the execution, it's still missing.
Well, Asif is not quite having his best of games so far. A bit of confusion, a bit of lack of understanding. But he'll still try. Has been pretty sharp, as we mentioned. But Arijit Bakui has got all those experience in his back. Tries for goal from distance. Arindam Bhattacharya had to be alert. And he sure didn't expect that coming from Arijit Bakui. And needed to get a important touch to keep it out. A corner for Sreenidi. And that is sometimes the danger when you have such a squad where everyone is filled with quality. And Tulunga, though, he has scored El Olympico from the corner kick this season. He tries to find Sissoko this time. Not quite perfectly done there by Sreenidi, and a wasted opportunity. Goal kick for Kashi.
If we concern about the first 23 minutes of this game, it did look like Kashi, they are still waiting to go up and they just want more points by their name. Meanwhile, Sreenidi Deccan, there has been a bit too off color as of the moment. And again Nikom trying to go past the defender, but that will go out for another throw-in. Kashi from both the wings, Edmund and Nikom showing real class. One after another they are coming in, and Sumit Pasi. What a beautiful career he has had. With the national team, with ISL teams, last year also with East Bengal in Indian Super League, and this year. A versatile man. He can play anywhere in the field, and that's why the coaches and the managers loves this kind of utility players, and why not?
Well, there's a lot of quality on the bench too. These two teams have so much quality. We'll be very eager to see the likes of Biaktia coming on later on in the game, or the likes of Atsal. Biaktia has been prolific last season. Lal Biak Liana, as he's known as. And a free kick for Kashi. Fran Gomez will take it. A different idea, but gets Kashi a corner.
And the second corner for Kashi in this match. Julian, it seems like he will take it. And just look at the numerical supremacy Sreenidi has put in the box, and the chance will be there. But for the time being, there was a pause. And Ubed Sike on this occasion, he is down on the field. And the referee has called for a foul in his favor.
Ubaid has got his chance today. Will have to do his work throughout the 90 and try to not concede a goal. A clean sheet will be massive for him, but goalkeepers are sometimes the most protected ones on the pitch, and that is what we saw in that corner kick routine. And a long ball forward, dealt well by the Kashi defense. The Kashi defense hasn't been much talked about because they've conceded a huge lot of goals, but majority of that has come in the first half of the league. But apart from that, in the second half, they've done so well with most of those Indian lads coming in. Peter Hartley was missing for a brief while. And the offside flag is up.
It was an obvious one. For the assistant referee, it was too easy. And for the time being, Eli Sabia. And that man, Maya Kanan, what a beautiful season he has had. Already so many rumors about him. Too many teams scouting him. But for the timing, from the left, a long ranger comes in, but blocked by the Kashi defenders on this occasion.
And that there is Arjit Bagui again.
And Arjit Bagui, a beautiful one from the experienced guy. But meanwhile, David Castaneda trying to go past the defenders.
There's a chance meanwhile, building up for Kashi. Mario Barco has seen Edmund through. A bit wide, but tries to go for a cross. Wasn't a bad one. And Nikum just could have waited a bit instead of coming inside, but nonetheless, a good attack. And now Sumit Pasi with the delivery. Collected by Ubaid. Makanan, back to Pavan Kumar. Very slow-paced game at the moment. Not much urgency as expected. But then in phases, some good passing football, especially from Sreenidi Deccan. In the first half an hour of the game, Ubaid takes his time. A bit of pressing coming in from Nikum. That is one thing that has been in Nikum's game naturally. He likes to press up high. Jagdeep. Sreenidi in attack.
Sreenidi taken slowly and steadily. They are now trying to come out of the shell, and they are now trying to put some force on that Kashi defense. And why not? They're well ahead of Kashi as of the moment. Already they have, from 22 matches, total number of 44 points with 13 wins, 5 draws and 4 losses. They are well ahead of any other team at that second position, just below the champs Mohammedan Sporting and with ball position on the screen with 56 to 44, Sreenidi Deccan just ahead in this game. But it's not about ball possession. Football is all about scoring goals, and we are yet to break that deadlock. At the moment, it's a water break in Kalyani, a humid climate over here in West Bengal. And on the screen, Carlos Xavier instructing his players about what to do and how to do. Nikom, what a gem he is. Edmund, another one who has already extended his contract with Inter Kashi.
So has Edmund, I believe. Oh well, and you were talking about him, and there is a reason that they have got his services extended. It was needed for them. He has been a key part of the plans for head coach Santa Marina, and he's been trusted with the responsibility, and he has brought that on. One of the most promising this season. There has been a few more apart from him too in different positions of the field, the likes of Tangvar Rakui and Niroka, and these are few players you need to watch out for. And so much experience on that bench too. Arata Izumi himself during his time was one to watch out for. And now he's got a few on the pitch whom you can all watch out for. The country's future. The two wings majorly. Here's Mario Barco to Sandeep Mandi on after the cooling break. Edmund, very, very clever in his movement. Julian Perez, and now back to Tejas Krishna. Taking their time, but I would say Inter Kashi are more focused at the moment, even though Sreenidi have got more of those passes stitched together, some creative looking exchanges, but Inter Kashi look more determined to get points. Sumit Pasi coming back to keep it in play.
And Sumit Pasi's role in this season for Inter Kashi was really important. We were expecting something in the forward, but he had some other plans, and he has excelled in that. At that right back position, Sumit has excelled, and he has obviously satisfied his coach's needs as well, especially in the second leg of this I-League.
Well, I'll tell you, that ball was for Graham and Nikom and not Fran Gomez. He didn't just make the run in that point of time. And that's where sometimes you can even outfox your own teammates with those clever passes. Sumit Pasi with an important foot in. Otherwise, Rosenberg was through. And these are little things which need to be noticed when you're getting your players noted down. And the basics is one of them, of course. The first touches and the decision making. A rough challenge from Makanan. He does not agree though. Trying to break down that attack. That's what his role is about, the defensive midfielder.
And Inter Kashi at the moment trying to repeal the attack. Peter Hartley, Hulen goes to the right to Tejas. He will be in search of Sumit or Nikom. They're holding the ball a lot in the midfield region, and that's why Sreenidi, they're getting suffocated on that region at the moment. Edmund goes back to Asif, trying to switch the ball to the left, and it's in the feet of Sandeep. Sandeep, still he's having the possession of the ball, the chance prevails, but Obed Sike on this moment, excellent job done by Jagdeep in this occasion with a little of chase trap.
Jagdeep and Arijit Bakui, both of them, both the fullbacks combining once on this side. It was Jagdeep initially starting that bit of defensive work, but still Sandeep Mandi managed to find a cross in. Oh, play on, says the ref. And on the other side, calmly chested down by Arijit Bakui. Pavan Kumar now looking for options. And you mentioned a while ago how Kashi are having possession in the midfield, but even though that is the middle of the park, that was the defense line of Kashi. Look how high of a back line they're playing, but at the same time Sreenidi are sitting back in their own half unless they have the ball, and not really a fully defensive approach, but defense first is what they have in mind. Quick exchange between Edmund and Sandeep. Fran Gomes, we have talked about his brief career. He's got so much in him. Fran Gomes, here he is, ample space in front of him. Sure, thinking of a shot. Loves his left more, coming from the Atletico Madrid B setup. A big name, and of course proper youth training is what he has in his back. Fran Gomes. Here is Asif. Changed sides a little to try and change his performance in the game. Rosenberg was trying to play it forward, but not quite perfectly done.
And for me, it seems like Carlos Manuel Vaspinto, the manager of Sreenidi Deccan, he will not be so happy with his team's performance as of the moment. It still needs to show some intent in this game. When your opponents are playing with such high lines, you have to make attack coming in on their way. And there's an early start from David Castaneda, but the referee says that they have to take that retake of free kick. And Jagdeep. Eli Sabia trying to find the way and trying to for a shot was coming in, but a heavy deflection on the way from the left once again. And the chance prevails in the Kashi box, but easily cleared away by Tejas again on this occasion. What a beautiful match he is having. 2 shots already from Sreenidi Deccan. Jagdeep goes to the left. Rosenberg missed it. A cheeky one.
Another giveaway there for the second time, and not just the first in that same move. Peter Hartley. 40 minutes into the game. Do we have a goal lying in the second half, a hidden first half rather? We'll find if there's anything in the second too, but this is some open space for Rosenberg. Delayed the pass and finds Faisal. They're finding each other so well and so quick, but not quite getting the final pass in. Here's one. It was Tejas Krishna yet again, having such a wonderful game. And a missed pass from Mario Barco.
And it looks so easy for Peter Hartley at the moment, because Tejas, he's playing some wonders at the moment in the Kashi box. Whenever there's an attack from Sreenidi, he's well there. And there's a fight The clash is going on, and it seems like there will be a throw in.
It seems like a corner has been given there. Faisal Sheste will be taking it. His left boot does wonders for Sreenidi Deccan.
Sreenidi Deccan goes for a corner kick chance, and that's a goal. That man once again, David Castaneda, who has created that and who has scored that one. David Castaneda with the 10th one of this season. Sreenidi Deccan takes the lead in this match against Kashi. We were talking about intentions, and they have paid off it.
It is David Castaneda who knows again. Time and again he has been doing that, and that is why you need to give such a lethal striker more starts, more opportunities. Not sure if there was injury concerns. You never know the backstory, but here's the replay again. Faisal Sheste delivers it on a plate. Oh, it was not quite great defensive work on that occasion, and at the same time a 7th assist for Faisal Sheste in the season. He's got no goals this season, but 7 assists provided. Oh, that's another giveaway. Poor work. And Tulunga is through on goal. Might be 2. Tejas Krishna, not sure if he got a touch, but Tulunga could have done better. And suddenly Sreenidi Deccan have stepped up the game here. 7 shots from them.
And Tulunga, what a great opportunity he has missed on this occasion. Tejas, he came in at the right time, at the right place once again to intervene that attack, and a little bit of shortness in terms of concentration, and Tulunga missed it once again. He should have kept it on target, but once again it's Sreenidi 1, Kashi 0, and we are yet to go for 3 more minutes, and then there will be some additional time in which Kashi, they will be trying to get an equalizer. But at the moment, with 53 to 47, as we can say that in terms of ball position, both teams are fighting really well. Kashi, now they have to bring back their intentions. They have to implement their plans. Nikom trying to go past, trying to showcase some skills, but failed at the moment. Tejas, and that will go out for another throw-in.
And we were questioning if there would be a goal in the first half. There has been one. Oh, Arjit Bakui has turned a proper winger today. 2 shots, a few dribbles right now, and a heavy touch this time from Rosenberg Gabriel, but Sumit Pasi without fail slides in.
And that's what is important. Players like Arijit Bagui, Arindam Bhattacharya, they are kind of playing in their home soil, and this kind of experience matters a lot, and we can see the same at the moment in this field. Some clumsy passing of ball.
Nikom has found Mario Barco. Oh, that's a long switch towards Edmund. Trying to set himself up for a shot. Takes it to the left. A cut back. And on a platter for Kaman Nikom. It is the side netting. And that is much better from Kashi. And Edmund doing what he does best. Look at that cut back suddenly to beat Jagdeep. And a delightful ball for Gam and Nikum there.
Nikum, he could have and he should have taken this opportunity, but missed it once again. Edmund, what a delicious ball was that. Mario Barco, he also missed it. Obed Sike, getting ready.
And we are into additional time here, and Inter Kashi will be looking to get back in this, and we are hearing it is 3 minutes that has been added on, but David Castaneda and Sreenidi Deccan would also want to get another goal here before half time. Edmund tracking back, reaches there before Jagdeep.
And Tejas and Peter Hartley, they will be unhappy with the result that will lead them in the dressing room, because right now they are down by a goal against Sreenidi Deccan. Tejas especially, he have looked so beautiful tonight in Kalyani, but failed to keep that goal line intact. A little bit of problem in terms of concentration, and they have costed it at the moment. Pawan goes to the left. Jagdeep. We are in the 2nd minute of the additional time.
And guess who? But Tejas again steps in the way for all those attacks of Sreenidi Deccan. And there was Tejas Krishna to clear danger again, and does even better to get a goal kick from there. And Peter Hartley launches it long. A bit of a Prussian shrug of Mario Barco. Having a tough time against Elisa Villa, fair to say. But that has stayed in somehow. And now Edmund dribbles past one. A lovely layoff for Sumit Pasi. Back to Edmund. Mario Barco is there as well. Jagdeep stands in the way, and Edmund again looking for the best of options. Sandeep Mandi on the overlap, another ball in. Edmund back with him, almost like a magnet every time. Switch to Sumit Pasi, another chance to deliver in the box, and they'll wait for a moment before delivering. Edmund Laurentico was there, but a touch just before. He was lining up for the spectacular. And maybe one last attack in this half.
Edmund Laurentico, what a beautiful player he is. Again showcasing his skills, his power. And with that, the referee brings an end to the first half of this game in Kalyani. It's Sreenidi Deccan who will take that lead as they march towards the dressing room against the mighty Inter Kashi, who are currently pursuing that 10-match unbeaten streak, and that stats of the match as of the first half on your screen, with ball position of 53-47. Sreenidi just ahead in terms of shots being taken, 7-4, 3-0 in terms of shots on target, 6-2 fouls in favor of Inter Kashi, 1 yellow card in favor of Inter Kashi, and nil in terms of Sreenidi. 4 shots being taken for Inter Kashi: Fran Gomez, Hulen, Mario Barco and Nikum. But from none of them they have scored, and that will be the most problematic part of the first half. Meanwhile, Sreenidi Deccan with 7 shots. Shatesh, Arijit Bagui, Lunga, David Castaneda with that solo goal. Pawan Kumar and Sissoko.
Well, too many shots, but just a goal. But that will be enough for the time being. Only 2 fouls from Inter Kashi. A bit clinical there. Sandeep Mandi and Sumit Pasi with 1 each. And we'll have a look at the foul map for Sreenidi Deccan as well. 6 of them. From them, Tulunga thrice doing that destructive work. David Castaneda, Elisa Bia and Maya Kannan have their name once on the foul chart as well. And we'll have a look at the highlights of the first half before we move into a short break here. There were chances for both teams. There was patience more than anything in the build-up, in the way they moved about. And one thing common every time you come at this venue in Kolkata, no matter which team plays, you'll have a few fans always waiting on the stands. And that is why you call it one of the hubs of Indian football. And this was the goal. A pinpoint delivery from Faisal, headed in by David Castaneda, but Edmund created a chance late for Kayam and Nikum. Side netting it was, and talking about open chances, those were the only open ones, the best of chances, and one goal for Sreenidi Deccan. And that is all for the first 45 minutes. There is more to come in the second half here, as Kashi and Sreenidi Deccan battle out in a closely fought match. At halftime, it's Kashi 0, Sreenidi Deccan 1. Stay tuned, we'll return soon after a short break.
Substitution for Interkashi.
Welcome back for 45 more minutes of action in match number 149 between Kashi and Sreenidi Deccan. Sreenidi from a corner kick had taken the lead in the first half itself, and they straight away are into attack in the second half. We'll get to the substitutions soon, and the confirmation was on your screen there. Jordan Lamela has come on in place of Fran Gomez. And Kashi, and they are the one who have made that first change. But Sreenidi, the other one who are going in the first few attacks. A second one already in the first minute of the game of the second half. Arjit Bakui, oh, he's loving his time down the wings. Ibrahim Sissoko still in the box somehow. Misjudged, but eventually cleared by Peter Hartley. But Arjit Bakui is surprising me with every second move in today's game. And with me in the comp box is Shant Datta. Welcome again.
Yeah, once again, what a beautiful display of football again from Arjit Bagui from that left wing of Sreenidi Deccan. This man on your screen, another experienced campaigner, already been a part of teams like Mohan Bagan in the past, and that's the reason you see so much of class, so much of experience from this kind of campaigners. Arjit Bagui, who is by default an side back, but now for his team's need, he is doing his forward duties as a winger so well. And meanwhile, there will be a foul against Sreenidi.
Peter Hartley, a similar start to the second half. Fourth foul from Tulunga, but he has been very promising on the ball as well. His movement got a chance on goal too. Has been allowed the attacking freedom today. Has been allowed the attacking freedom this season, not just today's game. And that is why he's got a few goals to his name. 2 goals and 2 assists. One from the corner kick. That was very, very special against Rajasthan United. Massive 6-1 victory in that game. But Kashi would love to end the season with the record going in their favor. No losses in the last 10-11 matches. That is what they will want to have. Here's Jordan Lamela. Oh, Maya Kanan almost wrestling down into him. And now Edmund. Double teamed by Sissoko and Tulunga. Oh, that's a fine pass seen through, but just a bit heavy. And went through towards Arvindam Bhattacharya.
And as you were talking about Kashi's unbeaten streak, and we have to find if any other team in their maiden campaign have made such record in the previous years. Kashi is so beautiful. They have played in the second leg of this I-League, and at a moment they are almost at the 8th or 9th position, and they have climbed up to 4th.
And not just climbed up to 4th, they have 40 points in their bag, which is massive really to have in a debut season. 46 goals scored. They can reach to 43 here if they get a win, but they are trailing right now. Sandeep Mandi in the box. That is danger. He was on a yellow. And Ubaid CK is in trouble. It is a red for Sandeep Mandi. Sent off. And Kashi down to 10 men. And that is the last thing you would have wanted here. He is so disappointed. So unnecessary there. Obed CK is in trouble. I meant in terms of catching that tackle pad. Came off in a very painful way. And there's the replay again. Very unnecessary. A fullback in the box trying to get the ball. Tried to get his foot out of the challenge, to be fair to him, but then you're already on a yellow and you need to be careful. That is very, very poor, I would say.
And that was a genuine and obvious red card, rather a yellow card rather. And that was a yellow, the second yellow rather, which brought Sandeep Mandi out of the field with a red card eventually. And Edmund, meanwhile, from the left, just look at the pace he possesses. Passes the ball to the left. Chance! Excellent defensive duties from the right. Again, Jagdeep clears it away.
Well, they're a man down, but looks like there is an extra man possessed in Edmund Alvantika. Look at that run and the move created. There was a bit of trickery involved too, but too fast to catch for the naked eyes. Oh well. Into Kashi with 10 men, suddenly creating an attack. Not sure where that came from. And here's another attack building up with Mario Barco. He has seen options. Looking for the best one. But difficult for Edmund, still controlled somehow. And now Jordan Lamela. He has come down in the second half to try and create something. Falls to Edmund. He was thinking of a shot, I'm sure. But went for a through ball, deflected. Jagdeep on the overlapping run. It seems like Lamela is doing a bit of defensive duties and makes the block as well. Faisal Sheste to Jagdeep. Faisal again. A bit of a different shape right now from into Kashi. They haven't changed personnel yet.
Into Kashi, they have to do that because they're already a goal down, a man down. And now, if they don't show their intent, that 10-match unbeaten streak may break down. And at that moment, Sreenidi, they're well ahead in this game with that 1-goal lead of David Castanedas, who brought that lead in the late first half. And now another chance for Sreenidi from the free kick. And different kind of plan in the way, but cleared away by Edmund, however. Chance again in the second post, but it looked like an offside being called by the referee. And for the moment, into Kashi, they have survived yet again.
But even if the flag was up, that is the best of Arindam Bhattacharya this season. And gets that touch in. And flying in like a savior in between the attackers. Just not letting them get a touch first. And didn't take any chances. Play to the whistle is what he did. And that is what youngsters can maybe learn. A few changes getting ready for Inter Kashi. And that'll especially be because of the red card, I would say. Because one of the changes is Sanson Pereira is getting ready to come on. A bit of high press from Inter Kashi. But look who's down. Oh, harsh from Edmund. He'll get a card for that. He's saying it is a shoulder challenge. Where David Castaneda dropping deep, a bit frustrated there. Just lunging into him. It is in fact a triple change getting ready for Inter Kashi. We'll find out who comes on. A bit of a push this time, but Mike Annan has been that physical presence you would want in your defensive midfield zone. Tulunga. Oh, Edmund with a quick touch and trying to get it back, but Mike Annan is always there in the way. And as per as what we are hearing, it is Deepak Devrani, Gianni Dos Santos, and Sanson Pereira are the three changes. And the players going off are rather. It's three of them. Muhammad Asif, Kayam and Nikum. And along with them, Peter Hartley. That is one surprise. But two defenders brought in, Deepak Devrani and Sanson Pereira. So they have the defense intact. The midfield will be a little shortened up right now. But up in attack, there's one lethal force brought on, which is Gianni Dos Santos. And the reason why Hartley is taken off is because he can have 4 foreigners on pitch. And they have the likes of Julian Perez, Jordan Lamela and Mario Barco. And hence to bring on Gianni Dos Santos, they had to sacrifice Peter Hartley. But Edmund has stolen it from the feet of Faisal Shaeste. And as he stayed onside, Gianni Dos Santos, a deflection on the way and a corner for Inter Kashi. They with 10 men are looking more dangerous than they were with 11.
And Gianni Dos Santos showing his intent from the very beginning since he has come on the field. The man from Netherlands. High expectations are on him. And he has replaced that man, Peter Hartley. A beautiful knuckle ball it looked like. But at the moment, headed away by the defenders of Sreenidi. Arindam goes long. Sumit Pasi trying to get the position of that one, but Arijit Bagui, you just can't stop him today.
We'll be waiting to see the Sreenidi changes. There is William Oliveira. They have the likes of Roma Villa and Brandon on the bench. Lal Biak we talked about him. Biak Tia, he is. And the likes of Rilvan Hassan too. All of them have been starters apart from Biak Tia. Well, might see them sooner or later. But Abhishek Ambekar has been replaced today by Arijit Bagui, and how well has he done so far? Two defenders have been stars of the show so far, for me at least. One Tejas Krishna and the other being Arijit Bagui. And here's Rosenberg.
And as you were talking about Arijit Bagui, you said him that as a defender, but I think he have equally shown some real class as a forward as well in the wing. And that's another chance which was to be taken by the Sreenidi players, but wasted. But the ball is still in possession of Sreenidi, and they are now trying to rebuild the attack from the right. Faisal goes to right. Jagdeep in the middle, chance yet again. David Castaneda, but again a beautiful block on the way from that man Tejas. As you were talking about how beautiful he has played today. Ibrahim Sissoko in the middle. And the ref will pause the game. Just look at that opportunity which hit straight. Deepak Devrani on that block, and so evenly fought contest between the two teams with 51 to 49 still in favor of Sreenidi Deccan. The ball position, Julian should have done better.
It seems like there's some issues to deal with at the moment. It is Tejas Krishna who went down with a bit of injury concerns. He has switched positions a bit. He's playing the right centre back, moved to the left centre back because Deepak Devrani has come in now. Well, might keep switching, very comfortable in both those sides. Sometimes you do that based on which foot a player prefers, and I think he's comfortable with both. We'll find out. And Elisabia enjoying his time here in the I-League, would have loved to move into the Indian Super League, but Mohammedan for the season have sealed that spot and the coveted spot and the I-League trophy as well. 1 hour played here at the Kalyani Municipal Stadium. It is 1-0 in favor of Sreenidi Deccan. A goal up, a man up, because Kashi have seen a red card. Rosenberg, a pretty ambitious attempt, well wide.
I just look at the attempt from Rosenberg. The intention was really good, but yet again the implementation, as you were talking about, the execution, still missing, especially from the Indian lads of both the teams. We have seen Nikom, Edmund, Rosenberg in this occasion. They have missed number of opportunities in this match, and Ibrahim Sissoko, he is playing right now a role of attacking midfielder in the game, though he started from the right. And that's another opportunity, this time from Sreenidi. Shot comes in. Excellent goalkeeping from Arindam in these occasions, saves his team from going down by 2-0. And just look at the replay. An excellent shot on target from the left. Rosenberg on this occasion shown some real class. Meanwhile, Tulunga, he is waiting. And as we were talking about, Rilwan Hassan, he is coming in and he will replace that man, Ibrahim Sissoko, as we were talking about.
And there is a Sreenidi change waiting as well. Seems like Tejas Krishna will be taken off for Tomba Singh. But here comes Rilwan Hassan in place of Ibrahim Sissoko. But that change for Kashi will have to wait a little more maybe after the corner kick. Here is Tulunga. Goes towards goal. He has done that once. And Arindam Bhattacharya wouldn't let that happen twice. Jagdeep. Oh, stolen. Edmund has space in front of him. Releases Julian Perez quickly. But they're tracking back so quick. Gianni Dos Santos. A great first time ball towards Mario Barco. Edmund was free. The ball slightly behind him. Couldn't really time that pass to perfection, rather measure that pass to perfection. But the attacks will continue. We'll have to wait a little more before Tomba comes on. And a wasted attack eventually.
And Gianni on this moment, he's trying really hard, but it seems like there's still some communication gap between his teammates An unwasted opportunity from Ubed Sike on these occasions. As a professional, this kind of passing sense is not at all acceptable at this level. And that's a confirmation of Tomba coming in place of Tejas, the man who has had a great match, but due to that sudden injury in his left knee, he has to go out.
And Tomba, if you remember, has had a brief spell in East Bengal too in the Indian Super League. I still remember his debut coming on and hitting the crossbar almost so nearly becoming a fan favorite. That's what happens when you play for the big clubs in Kolkata. Here right now in Kolkata, it is Kashi against Sreenidi. And Tomba is on here. And can he show some glimpses of his quality? Because he has got a few goals this season. 3 to be precise. Haupam Tomba Singh plays in that defensive midfield zone generally, but has the ability to go up and attack too. And here he is, Tomba. Has seen a few passes through and goes for Edmund. And the pass is just falling behind him. Gian Dos Santos being watched there by Arjit Bagui and not allowing him anything free to run onto. And here's Edmund again, having to drop deep because of Rilvan Hassan coming in. He's just tracking back so quickly and now got some free space a bit central. Switch to the right for Sumit Basi.
And again into Kashi, trying to put it in, but missed it. Once again, Edmund Lal Rindika. What a beautiful build-up that was from Gianni. Just by an inch, Edmund missed it. He threw his body out there, but could not make that touch. Ubed Sike, he could have been in danger if that touch would have taken.
Question marks on that defensive marking. So much space open. Just an inch behind this time, and Edmund could have been giving into Kashi a much needed equalizer. And Gianni Dos Santos just growing into the game. Here's Deepak Devrani. Not quite the touch from Lamela.
Meanwhile, Rilvan Hassan from the right. The ball is still in the fields of Sreenidi. Deccan, Rilvan Hassan. And Arindam will guide that out for another goal kick, it seems like. Just on the replay, Rilvan just doing a little bit more than what he should have. Sreenidi Deccan. Still they are trying to find that second insurance goal. Goes to the right. Eli Sabia. Eli trying to find his teammates up there. Arijit finds Hassan. Goes to the right. David Castaneda. But again Arindam on the rescue chance. Yet again, and Arindam, it looks like he's under some trouble. In pain. It hits straight to Arindam.
And they have started quickly though. A little nickel there. Arindam back on his feet. Rosenberg is through now. The two defenders watching him closely. A body challenge coming in from Sumit Basi. Gets his body in between the man and the ball too strongly this time. And there's only one man up front, Mario Barco, who still wins the ball. That is wonderful from him. Was pulled from behind and is appealing for the free kick not given. Well, that was a bit of individual brilliance from Mario Parco. Perhaps he had a case, maybe. And he might go into the books for that harsh behavior. Mario Parco. Throw in for Kashi. Sumit Pasi has made his name permanent in that right full-back position and has done quite well, to be fair. And now Jordan Lamela, the giveaway. There's a number of Sreenidi players up front. A numerical advantage right now. Jagdeep couldn't find a pass through. And eventually cleared away. Back within Kashi. And now getting more end-to-end. Here's Edmund up against Faisal. Oh, what a timely pass towards Gianni Dos Santos, who is trying to trick past his opponent, will win a corner.
An excellent spell of football we have witnessed from Kashi. Beautifully done by Edmund and Gianni. And Gianni, yet again, he will be there to take that corner kick. Jordan Lamela, Mario Barco, each and everyone will be there to put the ball in. In fact, Sumit Pasi as well. And it comes in. Chance! Just got away. On this occasion, though it looked like it could have led to an own goal rather. But for the moment, their heart was on the hand of Sreenidi Deccan players and their fans. 5 corners already for Kashi. It again comes in. It was a free header, but a missed opportunity for Mario Barco yet again. Just look at that one. How easy was that for a number 9?
Well, whenever Kashi are going in attack, it's really looking like a 10-man team. Of course, in defense, Sreenidi are having a little advantage when they go forward and attack. They look a man short. Of course, they are a man short, but that hasn't helped Sreenidi get more goals, but hasn't harmed Kashi's attacks. Here they come again with Sanson Pereira. A quick little exchange with Tomba. I'm not finding an orange shirt, but it'll go towards Jagdeep and Rilvan Hassan. David Castaneda with a perfect touch. And a throw in.
And there will be another substitution, it looks like, for Sreenidi Deccan. And that man on your screen, Romawaya, he will come in and will replace Tulunga, the man who has had a great match tonight. Some minutes to be offered to Romawaya. He also had a great season, if not the best. And we'll have to wait to see what he can do more. Romawaya have already scored 6 with 3 assists by his name. A stat to be remembered for this young lad. And these kind of stats helps the scouts of ISL and I-League so much. And that's another chance. Meanwhile, in the box, some sort of appeals going on. But for the time being, Pawan Kumar, the ball has gone out for another throw-in.
Oh, Mario Barco is furious. He felt there was another bit of push on him on the box. We'll have a look at it again. Tomba Singh with a delightful ball in. Not too much wrong, I believe, there. But the chance gone begging. But Mario Barco has to be careful with such complaints. There is no more tolerance from the officials, and rightly so. They bring out the card. Rilvan Hassan. Kashi falling back in numbers. Back to Jagdeep, do you feel like there is another goal in this game, or is it going to stay this way with a 1-0?
I think that there will be goals because Inter Kashi, even though they are down by 10 men, they're still giving their all to bring that equalizer as soon as possible. But meanwhile, Sreenidi Deccan, they are also looking really good in counter-attacks. And that's the reason, with some attacks and counter-attacks, we are expecting to see some more goals. And we have to remember that this is the final match for Inter Kashi, and they will not let Sreenidi go that easily. Tomba trying to press the ball for Ubed CK in the middle. Maya Kannan goes to right. Rilwan Hassan again. The man who has just came in and shot from David Castaneda. But it do look like that there was a little contact as well on Rilwan Hassan. But an advantage given. And that's the water break for second half, and with 11 shots of Sreenidi Deccan, 6 of Inter Kashi. The stats has gone as of now in favor of Sreenidi, so as the scoreboard.
Carlos Santamarina having a word with the officials. He feels there were 2 fouls on Mario Barco. That is what Mario Barco is pointing out as well. Twice it has been brought down, and sometimes you need to keep that pressure on to get those decisions because it'll frustrate the defense the more and more you go in attack. David Castaneda wants another one though. Still very charged up. Edmund and co. They will look to get back in this game. They will look to finish the season at least not on a losing note. 1 point will not be bad enough. Still some animated complaints being lodged by Carlos Xavier Santamarina, and I believe he has a case. He'll get a card though, a yellow card, but then he has a point to put forward, but too much complaints and hence a card.
And trust me, this is not the first time we are seeing a yellow card being shown to a manager. We have shown number of times in this season. The same thing happening in I-League and ISL. A battle between the referees and the managers. Meanwhile, Sreenidi from their own territory trying to rebuild that attack, but Hewlin, he's having the possession of the ball. Sumit trying to find his man up there. Directed to be a throw-in, in fact. Sumit Pasi.
Mario Barco with the turn, and he's looking for options in the box. Faisal Shaiste clear it off. Mario Barco again latches onto it. Edmund was waiting, and he's having a tussle with Jagdeep, who eventually wins the battle. Back with Inter Kashi, they're suddenly looking very sparkling up front. 11 minutes to go of regulation time after this. Sumit Pasi forced to play it back, all the way back to Arindam Bhattacharya. He looks long. And the offside flag was up against Mario Barco. He is very, very frustrated.
Mario Barco, he is not at all happy. It seems like in the previous occasion we have also seen he was pointing out about the foul being committed on him in a penalty box of Sreenidi. And these are some part of the game, and whenever and wherever there will be a decision against you, there will be appeals, there will be apologies, there will be confusions and battles. This is the beauty of game. And there's yet another yellow card for wasting some time. Pawan Kumar, it looks like. We have to wait for that confirmation though. Pawan goes long to the left. David could not take that. Sumit Pasi and Rosenberg. Seems like there was a last touch from Rosenberg, and it leads to another goal kick from Arindam.
A long one. And now Edmund has some space on him. Releases Mario Parco on the left hand side. He went for Jordan Lamela, and Mario Parco will get it back. Needs better options, need more options. And now Sanson Pereira. A risky pass towards Sumit Pasi, who is driving forward. And a giveaway. A real one tried to be clever. Is that another yellow coming up? And it is for Sumit Pasi this time, and that yellow was for Eli Sabia, the previous one, as per the confirmations. And Pasi, he feels like he shouldn't have gone into the books, but then it was an attack, clean on, stopped.
Sumit Pasi getting that one. An obvious one. But Hulen looks like he's not happy with the decision. But Sumit has to accept it. 2 fouls being committed tonight by Sumit. And we are still waiting for that equalizer from Inter Kashi, or whether there will be another insurance goal from Sreenidi Deccan. We have to wait. And there will be double substitution for Sreenidi Deccan. Kane Lewis, he is coming in along with that man, William Alves de Oliveira, the Brazilian forward, comes in to replace the goal scorer David Castaneda.
And that is a like-for-like change there on the striking force. Romavia cuts back. Jagdeep cuts back as well. Romavia. Nothing from Edmund there. Too soft, but he thought there was a pull. Oh, there was indeed a pull, but it was from Deepak Devrani. Avoided the referee's eyes, and the confirmation of the changes. Rosenberg, Gabriel off, and William Oliveira on. Along with that, Keen Lewis has come on too. David Castaneda has gone off. Here's Edmund. Avoids 2 challenges, and now Tomba towards Charlamela. Into Kashi. Feel they have a chance to get back in this one. A cross floated in. Elisa Bia was there to deal with it, and Keen Lewis today after long has got some time on the wings, it seems, in place of Rosenberg Gabriel. He was used as a fullback this season off and on, but today he's got a few minutes to show everyone what he can do from the flanks.
And as we are talking about, Kane Lewis, another experienced guy, has played for some big names, big clubs of ISL and I-League in his career, with Delhi Dynamos in ISL and Pune City as well, if I am not wrong. Also has played some brilliant football for Mohan Bagan in the past I-League campaigns. Meanwhile, for Sreenidi, he is yet to prove his worth, his quality. Pawan Kumar passes the ball to the new man, Kane Louise, as we were talking about. But that was a little bit, little sort of miscommunication rather. Sumit Pasi goes long. Headed out. And Hulin.
Sumit Pasi goes with that pass towards Mario Parco, and now Jordan Lamela. Here is Edmund up against Elisabia. One step over past him, a cut back and pulled down. It is a penalty. And Kashi have a chance to get back. Elisabia has a bright smile, but we'll have a look at that again. Too skillful there, Edmund. And there was a pull. Just knows what to do at that point of time. Some maturity as well as some trickery. Brilliant. But we'll wait to see who takes the penalty kick. It seems like Julian Perez will be given his opportunity, because throughout the season it has been Jordan Lamela and Mario Parco have been getting and bagging those goals. It is a chance for Julian Perez. An understanding between the Spaniards and a chance for 10 men in Kashi to fight back and end the league on a high. It is Julian Perez who steps up from the spot. A stop and a start. 1-1, and 10 men in Kashi have fought back. It was Edmund's brilliance inside the box which earned them the penalty. It is some Spanish quality to get them the goal.
Julian Perez puts it to the left. And I don't know if the Spaniards score some penalties in this sort or not. Most of the Spaniards in the recent times I have seen scoring goals with that a little bit of stoppage at their run up. Goes to the left, puts it in. If you remember, I have seen it in recent times from Saul Crespo of East Bengal as well.
Well, in that case, maybe a little more study could have been done in those penalty shootouts, which you clearly have done, yeah. But a free kick right now for Sreenidi Deccan. They haven't been able to hold on to the lead, but they have a chance to get the second.
Meanwhile, Sreenidi, now they will put some serious pressure on Kashi. They are up with 11 to 10 men. The ball comes in, chance! It does look like Elisabia had that last touch, but we have to wait for the confirmation. No, the last touch came from Kashi defenders, but the referee didn't point out to be a corner kick on this occasion, and that's the reason why Sreenidi players are furious. Arindam and his team has survived yet again.
Or was there a touch from a Sreenidi player as well, close in the close proximity? Another replay may have given us a clear view, but there is a foul in between. Play on, says the ref. Could have pulled back for the free kick after the pass given back. But do we have a winner in this game? Keen Lewis, Arjit Bagui, very eager to run forward. Eventually finds the ball. And a touch from Tomba Singh. It gives Sreenidi a corner and a chance to get a winner.
We are already closing the 90th minute. Arindam, he is now down, and why not? They just don't want to lose the match, and they just don't want to end it like a loss. Kane Lewis, he is ready, but Kashi taking their time. There will be some additional time as well in the game. Does look like Arindam is in pain, and some medical attention is also needed.
And the bench having a bright time here. They will be gearing up for another big season up next. And as we are hearing, there might be 8 minutes of additional time.
And now it's all set. Arindam already in action after getting that medical attention. Sreenidi, Arijit. And there will be 8 additional minutes in this game. 8 more minutes. If we can get another goal, already one has been down. Arijit goes to the left. Jagdeep, Kane Lewis trying to make his mark to the right. Finds chance for another goal was there, but easily cleared away by the defensive unit of Kashi.
But now with 8 minutes on the clock added on, we might very well see another goal. Mayakanan to Romovia. Cleared away by Sumit Pasi. Now Jordan Lamela, that's a giveaway. Sreenidi need to be aware, because Kashi, even with 10, look very threatening. This man is one of the most threatening of the lot. Just a little overweight on that occasion. Elisabia read it, and he'll be looking to clear it. Jagdeep eventually does the clearing work. Well controlled by Sanson, and the attack will continue indeed with Julian Perez. Mario Barco trying to play it quickly towards Gianni.
And Sreenidi Deccan, they will take the possession, and on the hold of the ball, Kane Lewis goes back. Arijit, Mayakanan in the middle. Kane Lewis tries to find to the right. Chance for William to score. But again, another great defensive duties being showcased by Kashi defenders on this occasion. Meanwhile, Mario Barco goes past the defenders one after another and wins a free kick at a great position.
What a brave block though, but before that by Deepak Devrani. And this one was a clear foul from Pavan Kumar, not getting anything on the ball. And well, it is a free kick from a very, very promising position. Gianni Dos Santos seems to be the one who will be taking this free kick. Not much questions on that. There's a bit of issues there to solve for the official before we get on with the free kick.
And since he has come on, Gianni, he has been taking those corners and free kicks. Yet another yellow card this time to another staff of Kashi. We are still waiting to see that second goal from either of the teams. Gianni Dos Santos, can he find the back of the net? We have to wait for that. It looks like he will go for a direct free kick. He goes for that, hits the bar. Yet again, was it a deflection? Yes, it was. And it will go out for another corner kick. And that man will go on to take his 4th corner kick. Gianni Dos Santos, the 6th one for Inter Kashi.
Gianni Dos Santos. Can Inter Kashi come back? They'll have another corner. Back to back ones here. They have 2.5 minutes more to fight back in this game. This can be an epic comeback win if they manage to do so. Gianni Dos Santos looks for options. Punched out by Obed, and Edmund's shot not quite well connected. He has scored from that distance this season, but not this time. The bounce was not quite well read.
That was so beautiful. But Edmund, he could have done better on that occasion. Meanwhile, from the right, Rilwan Hassan trying to make his move. Shoots it. Again blocked by Deepak Devrani on this occasion. Edmund pressing high.
Jagdeep. He has found Keen Lewis. We remember him shooting from that sort of a range. Straight to the hands of Arindam Bhattacharya. And there's the replay again. 13 shots from Sreenidi Deccan, 9 from Inter Kashi. And maybe 1 or 2 last chances remaining. Here is Jordan Lamela to Gianni Dos Santos, racing past Jagdeep. Not kept in play. Oh, the bench is furious. They think it was in, and even if not, the last touch was from a defender.
Arijit passes the ball back to Keen Lewis. Cross comes in. Still the chance prevails. Another shot to be taken. But off target this time. Arindam, he will have some sigh of relief. Faisal on that occasion took that shot from distance. Could have kept it in.
Well, last few seconds of the game then. It might very well settle in a 1-1, if not for some late drama. Tomba is interested to move forward. So is Edmund. And Edmund is looking for options. Turns in. Switches it to the right. Tomba was offside. He needed to stay a little inside that line. That is what Edmund was saying too. When you're down the flanks, you need to notice that line and stay in an onside position. Not sure if we'll have more attacks. But Sreenidi do move forward. That's a lovely pass in through. Rilwan Hassan is through on goal, and not enough power generated. But a clearance comes in from Sanson, I believe.
And Rilwan Hassan on that occasion, he did his job so well, but Deepak Devrani, since he has came in and took the position of Tejas, has been equally good how Tejas was. Arindam grabs the ball so well yet again, and we have already on the verge of end in this match.
Well, and that might be the last kick. It is. And points shared between Inter Kashi and Sreenidi. But Inter Kashi's season in the I-League comes to an end, being unbeaten in 11 back-to-back matches and only one defeat in the league in 2024. What a fine show from the new entrants. 41 points is what they end the season with, and that is something positive from Carlos Xavier Santa Marina and his men. Sreenidi will have another match after this against Shillong Lechong. Their title chances are gone, but they will want more points and get closer to the champions and just make a point that there was a reason that they were in contention till the very last moment. Carlos Santa Marina, they believe they should have got a few more free kicks and decisions going in their favor, which wasn't the case. But there's the stats at full time. 53% possession for Sreenidi to 47 from Inter Kashi. 14 shots of 6 of which on target from Sreenidi Deccan, but 9 shots from Inter Kashi, only 1 on target. That's been the difference in the story. One from the spot converted. 7 corners for Inter Kashi. They lead on that stat, of course, and 5 corners for Sreenidi Deccan. And the shot map here. And the 9 shots from Inter Kashi. Julian Perez with 3, 1 from the penalty spot converting. Mario Barco with 2. Edmund, Fran Gomez, Jordan Lamela and Gama Nikum with 1 attempt each as well. And we'll also have a look at the shot map from Sreenidi Deccan. 14 shots. David Castaneda leading that shot stat without any surprise. 3 shots, 1 goal as well for him. And 2 shots from Maya Kanan and Faisal Shaeste, the 2 midfielders holding the game and controlling the game. Arjit Bagui, Tulunga and Pavan Kumar had an attempt each.
And 7 fouls being committed by Inter Kashi. 3 for Edmund, 2 for Mandi and Sumit Pasi each. Meanwhile, 10 fouls from Sreenidi, Luanga for 4, Eli and Maya Kanan with 2 each, and David Castaneda and William Shears 1 each.
And we'll move to the story of the game. We'll see the goals and the points table for you all. Inter Kashi finish with 41 on third. Real Kashmir and Sreenidi have a game left to decide the positions eventually, but Inter Kashi will hope they can finish third. Sreenidi Deccan, as we mentioned before the start as well, their chances for the title are of course gone, but they can finish at 48 if they manage to win against Shillong Lechong up next. But that is how it looks like in the points table. Mohammedan shining bright, waiting to celebrate with the trophy up next. And there is the story of the game. Started with that goal, the first goal of the game for Sreenidi Deccan, and a chance created at the end of the first half by Edmund. And that is one man you will see throughout the highlights creating those chances. And this was the red card moment. Sandeep Mandi, unnecessary challenge, a second yellow, and was sent off. And 10 men Inter Kashi did ever so well to hold on to Sreenidi, who created a number of chances, but solid defensive display from Arindam and his defense. Gianni Dos Santos created a few chances. Edmund was again almost at the end of it. Inter Kashi's attacks were falling slightly weak compared to Sreenidi's. They had the numerical advantage, and there was a few heated up arguments, a card on the bench, but soon after they got a penalty, and this was the moment. Edmund again with a bit of trickery.
And then there was an equalizer coming in from that man, Julian Perez del Pino. And after that, Sreenidi putting some real pressure coming in the box of Inter Kashi, one after another. That foul on Mario Barco. Another chance, Edmund goes high. And then Ken Lewis goes straight to Arindam. And that brings the end to a great match. The final one from Inter Kashi. And that's a full time from Kalyani Municipal Stadium. David Castaneda got that first goal for Sreenidi Deccan, and Hulan ends with the equalizer. That's it from Kalyani for tonight. Stay tuned. with I-League, it ends with Inter Kashi 1 and Sreenidi Deccan 1.